Hello everyone, my name is Sumit and I welcome all of you to bsbtrainings.com. I'm going to prepare a series of videos in Qlikview through which I would be going to present you how we can prepare various dashboards for the CFO of a company to display the financial reports to him. So this is the first video in that series, and the scenario in this video will be that how to prepare actual versus budget expenditure amount dashboard and present it to a CFO of a company. So as you can see here, we have got the database, we have got a data set, and in that data set we have actual versus the budget expenditure we are going to calculate. So as you can see here, I have already get the financial data, and in that financial data this is in CSV format, and in this I've added few columns into it like scenario, year, month, view, region, account, product, customer, and so on. And the scenario you can see here, we have the actual scenario, we have two scenarios, actual and budgeted. If I scroll down, we have two scenarios here, actual and budgeted. So I just wanted to calculate that what is the actual expenditure we have done in a specific region and what will be the budgeted expenditure we would be going to do in that specific region. So we just wanted to represent by using a chart in a dashboard. So we'll be going to do the same thing through Qlikview. So first of all, I'll just open Qlikview and create a new blank Qlikview document. I'll save it on my desktop. Reports. Next step, we'll be going to load the data. So I click on edit a script and load the data. So I click on table file and load the data. And you can see here the data has been loaded, but it does not contain any column right now. In column we are getting @1, @2. We are not getting the accurate column or exact column as required. So what I'll do is I'll just change the label to embedded label. I set this to embedded label, and now we can get the proper columns here, proper column headings: scenario, year, month, view, region, and so on. Click on finish, save it and reload it. So the data has been loaded successfully, and these are the number of records which has been fetched successfully from the data set. Close. I would like to display here few of the columns like year and month. So right click, list box, and the first I want to display year. Okay. Then, and because we have months as well, so directly we can add a month list box which should display the month here. So go for month. And also we can add a new list box which displays the region. So I display region here. We have the region. Let's arrange it as in a proper format. So I arrange it presentation. Instead of single column, I just turn into 3 because we have 3 years, data from the 3 consecutive years, 2013, 14, and 15. Months, we have all the months. So first of all, I apply the sorting, and also the presentation, and in this I'll just turn to 6, or let's say go with 6 apply. Okay. And we can arrange it. So I uncheck this text sorting and turn into load order. I set this to original. So now we can get the months in the sequence order: January, February, March, April, and so on. And we have got the region. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to prepare a dashboard which will represent the calculated versus the budgeted expenditure in all region. So for this, I right click on the blank area, new sheet object, click on charts. For this, I'll choose combo box because the actual I would like to represent through bar graph and the budgeted I would like to represent through the line graph. So I select the combo chart. Next, we need to set the dimension. So dimension, I'll set it as a region. Next, we need to add the expressions here. So to apply the expression, I want that this expression will calculate the amount only for the actual period, or whose scenario is equal to actual, because we have marked it as a scenario. Scenario is actual or budgeted. So I'll just want to calculate for the same. So I write here sum, and I'm going to apply a set analysis here. So I write down the scenario. So what will be the expression? There should be sum and starts with curly braces, dollar, and dollar, scenario equal to actual, curly bracket, and amount. Okay, and this I set it as actual. One more expression I'm going to add, that is to calculate the budget. So sum and curly braces, scenario equal to budget and amount, and I add here $1 and okay, and this I'll set as a budget. So if I click on finish right now, you can see the chart has been added, but it's displaying actual here, so we need to add a label. So I'll set this to caption, and the caption I set actual versus budget expenditure. Click on apply and okay. You can see the expenditure has been, so that's the dashboard which represents the actual versus the budgeted expenditure. So you can see that's the actual one. So actual represents in bar chart and budgeted we represent through the line chart. And if you want to display the values on the data point, we can do more customization into it. We go to expression and display the values on the data point. So we have values on data point, and as well as in budgeted, if you don't want to represent the budget in the form instead of line, if you want to represent through symbols, we have symbols here, dots, squares. We can represent them through squares as well, or through diamonds. So we have diamonds. You can see instead of using lines, we can display through them diamonds as well, and we can change the style as well, style or presentation, look and feel. So we can set this to sorting presentation, and the budgeted we can set this from here, the error thickness, or we can do the more customization as required. And the budgeted I want to show grid, show minor grid, and that's the symbol size. In presentation we have symbol size, so I turn symbol into 4 pt, so you can see we have got symbols. So this is as required so it is as required. If you want to display line, we have line option as well, so I'll display by using through lines as well. So once the dashboard is prepared, we can share the dashboards to the CFO also. He will be able to see the actual and budget cost expenditure on a specific region as well by selecting this one, or more than one region, or in a specific duration. So he would be able to see that. He can do the customization as he would be able to apply the filter as required on a fly. So that's all in this video. If you have any queries, you can get back to us on www.bsptrainings.com. You can subscribe our YouTube channel for more videos on Qlikview. Till then, have a nice day. Goodbye.